Hello players. I thought I'd go over the chase rules because it might come in handy. How do chases work? The party tries to overcome obstacles while chasing something or being chased. Each obstacle requires an amount of chase points to overcome, and we get chase points through actions or through skill checks. I've outlined a chase from the GM's perspective and how it might look like for the players. In this case, the party is chasing someone. Let's say you're at a fair and we have a challenge to capture a squealing pig. The pig will take its first turn, moving from the first obstacle to the second one, effectively starting at obstacle 2. Because you guys are chasing the pig, you guys go second. The party decides in which order they want to act. The scene could be set as the pig flies over the fence into a river of mud and squeals its way through into the nearby crowd. The first obstacle being the fence. You guys will not know what skills the GM wants you to pick, but you'll look for the most obvious things as they come up. As a GM, we set the DC, and if you pick something that's not on this list, the DC typically goes higher. Some skills, you can just use your bonus. This bonus is just how I call it. You just pass. You get one chase point for just passing. It's worth noting that each obstacle requires an amount of chase points equal to the number of people in the party. If we have 4 people, we need 4 chase points. For our Saturday game, we need 5 chase points per obstacle. So in order to catch the pig, you decide that the fastest player should go first and use acrobatics to get over this fence. And they roll and they succeed, normal succeed. They add 1 chase point to your total. The strongest player decides he's just going to jump, and he critically succeeds. He gets 2 chase points for a total of 3. That's an ugly 3. The third player, who is normally the charismatic intelligent, tries to jump over, but normal fails. No progress is made. The next player decides that this is a hassle and just walks around, earning 1 chase point for a total of 4. The last player, if they fail, well, I'll get into that. If they succeed, you have 5 chase points, and the party moves to the next obstacle. And because all 5 players went, a new round begins, and the pig goes to the next part. And you guys start on obstacle 2. If player 5 failed, and you only get 4 chase points, the new round begins, the pig moves to the next obstacle, and you guys re-choose your initiative order. You decide that the fastest player should go second, and the strongest player should go first. And the strongest player rolls another athletics check and phrases it as, I help the failing players over the fence, earning you 1 chase point for a total of 5. And the party moves to the next bit with 4 players still having to act. And from there, it's just a repeat of the same. You rush into the crowd, you lost sight of the pig, and you start questioning the people. Guys, did you see a pig? Did you see a pig? Hi, listen, my pet chihuahua disappeared and it's really important to me. Or maybe you use a lore skill. Maybe you have pig lore. These will have a normal DC, this will have a slightly lower DC, and every other thing will have a higher DC. Player 2 rolls a critical success for 2 points. Player 3 success, you have 3 points. Another critical success for 5 points. And we get to move with 1 player remaining to see a trap. 2 construction workers walk through carrying a pane of glass. How would you react? Do you roll a reflex save or do you roll perception to know where the glass begins or ends? You make your choice, you announce it. You succeed, earning 1 point. But the round is over. The pig goes to the next obstacle. 4 players having to go, and you have 1 chase point on your name. And you're trying to get to this pig. You started at the gap, you are always going to close in. And if you don't catch the pig by the 5th obstacle, the pig disappears and you lose the contest. Or the pig turns up back in its cage, satisfied of a good chase. And that is the chase rules in a nutshell. The party as a whole needs to make progress. Uh, if we are the people chasing, the pig starts one obstacle ahead, and then we start the chase. The chase moves 1 obstacle ahead. The person best suited goes first. They make their check, and if they succeed, we check if we have enough CP to progress. If we do, we progress, and we just continue. If we don't, the next person tries to earn enough CP to progress. And that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to see a better explanation, send me a message, and I'll see you during session.